Heretic film prompts LDS church response. Cedar City man accused of making threats during road rage incident. And your daily weather forecast coming up with highs, lows, and everything you need to know for the days ahead.
You're watching St. George News at 5. Brought to you by our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law.
Good afternoon, I'm Rita Vigor. Following the release of the psychological thriller Heretic, which portrays a dark interaction between Latter-day Saint missionaries and a reclusive Englishman, the LDS Church addressed the film's fictional nature and emphasized its commitment to missionary safety through comprehensive training and guidelines. For more on the Church's response, here's Maury Kessler.
The recent release of the psychological thriller Heretic in theaters, featuring two Latter-day Saint sister missionaries lured into a dangerous cat-and-mouse game by one Mr. Reed, a man played by Hugh Grant, prompted a response from the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints regarding missionary safety. An initial statement from Doug Anderson, the LDS Church's media relations director, decried the film as it portrays the graphically violent treatment of women, including people of faith and those who provide volunteer service to their communities. Anderson went on to say that the church provides a regular and thorough program of physical and emotional safety training for its nearly 80,000 missionaries worldwide to help keep them safe while in the mission field. 4 days before Heretic's November 8th theatrical release, the church published a post on its newsroom site titled, "How the Church of Jesus Christ Keeps Missionaries Safe." The post highlights missionary standards and conduct that the church says are regularly reviewed in order to promote safety and safe practices. However, the church also notes that despite its best efforts, missionaries can still experience unforeseen and tragic incidents. In such cases, the church works to provide help and support to the missionary and their family.
Thanks, Maury. A Cedar City man is facing charges after he allegedly threatened another driver during a traffic dispute. Police say 47-year-old Barry Donald Chalmers was arrested after officers reviewed dashcam footage showing an altercation between him and another motorist. The video also showed Chalmers later placing a pepper ball gun in his truck, which he allegedly brandished from his vehicle's side window during the incident. Chalmers, who denies having a firearm, remains in Iron County Jail and appeared in court on Monday. Now we'll take a look at your weather forecast, brought to you by Casablanca Resort and Casino. Starting with St. George, it's currently 54 degrees under mostly clear skies. Tonight, expect a low of 31. Tomorrow, we're looking at a sunny high of 54 with a low of 31. Over in Mesquite, a freeze warning is in effect on Tuesday from 12 a.m. to 8 a.m. It's 60 at the moment, while tonight's low will dip to around 36. Tomorrow, Mesquite will warm up to a high of 60 degrees with an overnight low of 37. Finally, in Cedar City, it's a cool 40 degrees right now. Tonight, temperatures will drop to a chilly 18. Tomorrow's high is forecasted at 42 with a low of 25. Now we'll head over to Aaron Crane for your local sports update, brought to you by Stephen Wade Auto Center.
Thanks, Rita. This past week in sports, the Crimson Cliffs Mustangs are heading back to the 4A state championship after a thrilling 38-29 semifinal victory over Skyview Friday night at Rice-Eccles Stadium. Senior Malachi Alofapo starred on both sides of the ball, snagging 3 touchdowns in the first quarter and securing a game-sealing interception late in the fourth. Quarterback Ryder Sherritt was nearly flawless, throwing for 182 yards and 3 scores in the opening quarter. Running back McCord Christiansen added 248 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, powering the Mustangs to 534 total yards. Despite a gritty effort from Skyview, including a late touchdown from Lincoln Ballard, Crimson's defense held strong when it mattered most. Now the defending champions prepare for a showdown with Spanish Fork on Thursday night at 6:30 at Rice-Eccles Stadium, aiming for back-to-back state titles. 2 Region 9 stars are headed to the next level. Snow Canyon's Olivia Hamlin signed with the Nebraska Cornhuskers, citing their coaching staff and competitive opportunities. Already a nearly 1,800 point scorer, she's on track to break 2,000 this season. At Crimson Cliffs, Tahani Waters committed to Utah Tech volleyball after leading the Mustangs for 4 years and guiding them to a strong state tournament finish. Now back to you, Rita.
Thanks, Aaron. A 20-year-old driver was rescued after his truck got stuck in deep snow near Cedar Breaks National Monument late Saturday. Iron County search and rescue teams worked through freezing temperatures to free the vehicle, using snowmobiles and an ATV winch to pull it out. The driver, an SUU student, was unhurt and able to drive back to Cedar City after the rescue. A woman is under investigation for suspected intoxication after a wrong-way crash on I-15 near Leeds Sunday morning. Sergeant Mike Alexander of the Utah Highway Patrol said she sideswiped a pickup truck while driving south in the northbound lanes, sustaining minor injuries while the truck's occupants were unhurt. The woman was treated at a hospital before being booked into Washington County Jail. Thank you for watching St. George News at 5. To learn more about our studio sponsor, We Win Injury Law, go to WeWinInjuryLaw.com. I'm Rita Vigor with St. George News, your #1 source for local news.
This has been St. George News at 5, brought to you by We Win Injury Law.